What's going on, citizens? Thanks for stopping by. May is here, and the biggest event of the year just got a whole lot more interesting. In case you haven't heard, there is no Invictus launch week in Stanton this year. Instead, the UEE pulled Invictus launch week all the way back to Sol, and that left a massive spotlight sitting right here in Stanton. So who stepped up? Drake did. That's right, DefenseCon 2956 is officially in full swing, and for the first time ever, Drake isn't throwing this party alone. We've got a stacked manufacturer lineup, massive ship reveals, a free fly event, and Alpha 4.8 dropping alongside it all. So buckle in, because we're breaking down everything you need to know. Alright, let's talk about the most important thing for anyone who hasn't pulled the trigger on Star Citizen yet, the free fly event. This event includes the usual free fly, which offers anyone the ability to try Star Citizen at absolutely no cost. You don't need to own the game, you can just jump in, grab a ship, and start flying. This year, you'll be able to test fly over 100 military-themed spaceships for free. So if you've got friends on the fence, this is the time. Send them the link, get them in. There will also be a series of traveler rental terminals lining the walls of the hallway just before the main hall of the Expo Center, so getting into a ship is going to be easier than ever. Let's talk about the manufacturer schedule. May 14th through the 15th kicks things off with Drake, featuring the flight-ready release of the Ironclad, the Ironclad Assault, and the Pitbull. May 16th through the 17th belongs to RSI, Origin Jump Works, and Kruger Intergalactic. 18th through the 19th covers Mirai, Misk, Greycat, and Argo, and this is where we expect to see the Misk Starlight drop. May 20th through the 21st is all Aegis, including the release of the Tiburon. May 22nd through the 23rd brings in Crusader Industries and Tumbrel Land Systems, and the 24th through the 25th is Anvil Aerospace Day, and this is the big one. May 26th through the 27th is the grand finale. All previous manufacturer ships are going to be back on the floor for one last look. That's 13 days of non-stop ship content. Mark your calendars. Okay, let's talk ships. Drake has delivered on the long-awaited Ironclad, an armored heavy freighter built for the roughest systems, featuring a detachable command module similar to the Caterpillar, and then the Ironclad Assault, a military and combined arms variant of the Ironclad. These two have been teased since DefenseCon 2954, and they're finally flight ready. The Ironclad is basically Drake saying, what if we made a freighter that could take a beating and hit back? This ship is going to be massive for orgs that need armored hauling in contested space. Details are still emerging on this one, but the Drake Pitbull is expected to be Drake's new fighter entry at this event. Drake Fighter, you already know what that means. Cheap, fast, and absolutely feral. Keep your eyes on this one. For the Aegis Tiburon, it's described as a large area denial ship and is considered a Hammerhead variant. If the Hammerhead is your idea of fun, imagine that concept pushed even further into dedicated area suppression. This is going to be a beast in organized fleet combat. The Misk Starlight is coming in as a light refueling ship. For any org that runs extended operation, this is the kind of support ship that quietly changes everything. And now, for the big one. On Anvil Aerospace Day, May 24th, we get the first look at the Anvil Odin, an absolutely massive battle cruiser that will be available for purchase as a concept sale. This is the announcement of DefenseCon 2956. We're talking the largest military craft CIG has ever offered to date. It's a concept sale, so you're backing the design early, but this thing is going to reshape what capital class fleet combat looks like when it eventually hits the verse. Whether you're buying or just spectating, do not miss Anvil Day. Now, let's zoom out from the event itself and talk about the patch that's carrying all of this, Alpha 4.8. Alpha 4.8 is bringing new missions, FPS gear, vehicle recovery improvements, crafting updates, and more. This isn't just a content patch, it's a systems patch that touches real gameplay. Here are the highlights. Tactical strike groups. These are larger missions built around mixed roles. You got fighters, support ships, FPS teams, and objective defense. This is group content designed to actually use your org. If you've been waiting for gameplay that rewards coordination over raw firepower, this is it. Vehicle loadout snapshots. This is the biggest practical win in 4.8. If you regularly swap out components or weapons, this should reduce the pain of reclaiming ships after a bad fight, a server issue, or a classic "that ramp just killed me" moment. Long overdue, massively appreciated. As far as FPS goes, we've got the Ultiflex Novia crossbow and the Scorch plasma grenade making their debut in Star Citizen. The crossbow is going to be a new FPS weapon, stylish, strong, and probably going to get tuned after everyone figures out how busted it is. Grab it early and enjoy that honeymoon phase. For the plasma grenade, this is going to be an area denial done right. If you're running FPS content or tactical strike groups, this is going to be a staple for your kit. Now let's talk about the crafting and insurance updates. 4.8 is bringing these improvements to ship component crafting and insurance systems, making ship loadouts and recovery feel more intentional overall. Alpha 4.8 feels like a systems and combat patch more than just a simple content drop, and honestly, that's exactly what this game needed right now. Alright, before I let you go, here's a few quick tips to make the most of DefenseCon. Number 1, rent before you buy. Use this free fly event to actually fly the ships you're interested in. A ship that looks incredible in a commercial might feel completely wrong in your hands. Number 2, plan around these manufacturer days. If you're hunting a specific ship, you need to check its manufacturer's scheduled days. Limited ships can move fast, especially for something like the Odin. Number 3, bring your org. Tactical strike groups are designed for mixed crews. DefenseCon is the perfect time to get everyone logged in, test the new ships together, and actually run some group content while the verse is buzzing. And last but not least, number 4, head to Area 18 ArcCorp. That's where all the action is. That convention center is going to be your home for the next couple of weeks. There it is. Everything you need to know about DefenseCon 2956 and Alpha 4.8. Drake took the wheel this year, and honestly, it looks like they're going to deliver. This is shaping up to be one of the best events CIG has ever put on. Drop a comment below. Tell me, what ship are you most excited about? Personally, I'm glued to the anvil day for that Odin reveal. That thing's going to be absurd. If you found this video helpful, smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you all in the verse. Stay frosty, citizens. I'll see you out there.